Hi, I'm Heron Michelle. I'm the owner of the Sojourner Whole Earth Provisions here in Greenville, North Carolina. We opened up in 2009 here in our brick and mortar location at 414 Evans Street, but we actually started our business in 2008 at the autumnal equinox for the first Pagan Pride Day in Raleigh that we participated in. So we're in our 13th year of business since then, and it's been quite a journey here in the old shop. For the longest time, it was just a shopkeeper job for me that included mostly my classes and my services, and then that became an opportunity to do more writing through a blog at Patheos Pagan, which is called Witch on Fire. I started that in 2015, and then in 2018, Llewellyn Worldwide Publishing came to me and asked me to write some books for them, and that's what I've been doing mostly for the last 3 years. So my classes in 2010, after we'd been open for only about 8 months, a lot of our customers were interested in the subject matters that we were selling products for and books for, subjects in witchcraft and metaphysics and magic and energy healing and herbalism. And so we began to offer classes. So starting in January of 2010, in answer to all the people asking for more information on witchcraft, I put together a little class and we would meet on Thursdays. It was an amazing journey with 6 or 7 people. Well, the numbers changed throughout the year, but throughout that year, we met every Thursday for 48 weeks out of the 52. And using the resources of the textbooks that we sell here at the shop, I put my academic skills of research and integration together to create a curriculum. Not that I was an expert. I did have some experience at the time, but through the lived experience together as a group, as we learned more and all of us contributed, and turned the wheel of the year together in modern witchcraft and Wicca, we created an amazing experience that we then went on to offer to 11 more years of classes of folks coming in new every year, and we would develop that curriculum further every year. That became what we called Modern Witchcraft 366 classes, a year and a day of training, which then went on to become a coven. And the group of people who stuck around and kept helping and teaching and working together became a coven in 2015. From there, we developed second and third degree programs for the priestesshood, and I've been honored to receive all 3 of those initiations as a group effort, and consider myself a high priestess of the form of modern witchcraft, which is informed by Wicca, that we practice here. I've also practiced Reiki energy healing. I've been attuned to 3rd degree in a tradition of Reiki here in town. My Reiki master was Anna Meadows Helvey, and I did offer those services for quite some time. I've also taken up the practice of tarot card reading. My preferred deck, well, my only deck, I'm a 1-deck girl apparently, is the Toth Tarot by Aleister Crowley and Lady Frida Harris. I love the art there and the esoteric mysteries that go with the Hermetic paradigm that I practice. So I do offer tarot card readings here and have for many years. But my specialty for a long time was past life retrieval, because I've developed a clairvoyant practice that is combined with my Reiki energy healing through time and space. So my specialty was retrieving someone's past life, or even something from this life that might be traumatic or impactful, and going back in time to offer healing at that place. And sometimes it's from the previous life, or sometimes it's just lessons that come back and help inform us for our current life. I've been on hiatus from those services for quite a few years while I focused on my writing. Someday I plan to get back to offering that more directly. In the meantime, I help to write that all down and publish it. So the first book is coming out. It's hopefully being delivered tomorrow, but it's coming out to be available in a couple weeks. It's called Elemental Witchcraft, A Guide to Living a Magical Life Through the Elements, through Llewellyn. This is just the little advanced galley copy. It's roughly twice the size, actually, because it's 480 pages of my experience and training program that was the Modern Witchcraft 366 program, made into a how to do it yourself, to take the pentacle path, as I call it, for balance on all levels. So that's sort of my thing. The witchcraft that I practice, is its whole purpose is to live a happy, beneficial, successful life, being a person here on earth, and finding health and healing on all levels. So that's my specialty, I suppose. And I am working on 2 more in the series. The next one up will be Lunar Witchcraft, and after that, Solar Witchcraft, about the witch's wheel of the year and the Sabbats. Beyond that, personally, your Gen X witch, I came up, my training in witchcraft was by books mostly in the 90s, and meeting with various mentors along the way who helped to teach me, and attending a lot of public ritual and a lot of festivals and conferences where I learned a lot of varieties of magic and paganism and witchcraft from amazing people. But I'm self-initiatory, self-trained from books, started in the 90s. Raised a Southern Baptist in South Carolina, managed to find my own way to sovereignty from there. And I have a degree from East Carolina University in interior design, and worked for a long time in commercial architecture, doing sustainable and accessibility, universally accessibly designed hospitals and institutions, before I stayed home with my children for 7 years. So I'm a mom of 2 teenagers, well, adults and teenagers now. And I have to say, everything that I do is for my kids, to create a better world for my kids. And part of why I opened the Sojourner when they were young was because it's been my passion to try to create a better, safer, more welcoming, more cooperative world, a healthier world for them to inherit. So that's me. Thanks for shopping with us at the Sojourner.